Breaking news, guys. Family threatens to expose politicians who support Kanu's release in public. Work against it in secret. I don't even know why they are wasting time. If there are people who are doing this, can't you just name them? There is no need prolonging issues. If there are people who are working against his release, and knowing too well that Nnamdi Kanu's release means too much to the Southeasterners, because of what is going on in that region. If there are people who are coming out to say, oh, release him, and in the behind they are going against him, name them. See, there's something I like about myself. I don't like, I want to this. If I am sure of a thing, I will just tell you the way it is. Yes, whether you like it or not. Not minding how you feel, but I know that this is how that thing is. And I am really sure of it. I will tell you to your face. This issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release is a big issue in the Southeast. You understand? The matter now not just be Nnamdi Kanu again. We are talking about the Southeasterners. People do no longer sleep with their two eyes closed because they don't know what will happen to them in the next minute. So anybody who is working against his release is also working against the Southeasterners. I've said this thing time without number. The more Nnamdi Kanu is in that DSS detention, the same way the Southeasterners are in captivity. If they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Southeasterners will be released from their cage. That's just the problem now. So anybody who is working against Nnamdi Kanu's release, that means you are working against yourself. You are working against your people. Doesn't make sense. What are you going to gain? People they talk say, one step before you take the other one. One step first. If you put one step before you put the other one. That is how life is. You understand? Let him be released first. Every other thing, will be taking shape gradually. But let him be released. His release will actually, die down, so many things in the Southeast. The Nnamdi Kanu family threatens to expose politicians who support Kanu's release in public, but work against it in a secret. The family of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has threatened to name politicians who allegedly mount his release in public but work against it in the secret. Kanu's younger brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, who gave the threat in a chat with Wawa News Global, regretted that some politicians pretend to be championing the release of Kanu in public, but in their secret meetings strongly support his continued detention. He wondered how his continued incarceration would save their selfish interests, even when they know the obvious implications. Describing each attitude as a height of hypocrisy and sabotage of regional interest, the family spokesman, who said they had details of the individuals involved, advised them to put down or be exposed. We know all of them who shout to release Nnamdi Kanu in public, but in the secrets and their private meetings they say hold him. We have their information because we are being briefed every day. They should know that we know them and we will name them. He went to alert the whole world that we have information about each politician and they should be held accountable for whatever happens to our son. The IPOB leader, whose continued detention is believed to be fueling the disturbing insecurity in the Southeast, has remained a solitary confinement of the Abuja headquarters at the Department for State Service (DSS) since June 2021, following his extraordinary rendition from Kenya. Despite growing appeals, appeal court orders, and even the United Nations opinion on human rights for his unconditional release, the federal government has refused to free him. The Supreme Court also on December 15, 2023, refused to affirm earlier court judgment ordering his immediate release, although the appeals court scolded the federal government for his extraordinary rendition. There have also been growing concerns over Kanu's failing health, but the federal government is yet to show any sign of sitting for political solution in the debacle. Although he is still under custody, Kanu's support base has continued to swell even among the diaspora Igbo community. Igbo youth both home and in diaspora who feel that the race is being unjustly marginalized and particularly excluded at the center now see Kanu as a hero and a beacon of hope who is being unjustly persecuted for championing their cause. So guys, you've all heard it now. Nnamdi Kanu's family have threatened to, expose politicians in the Southeast who support Kanu's release in public but work against it in secret. They say in public they will say, hey, release him. But in secret, they are saying no, don't let him go. So guys, what's your take on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. If you are just joining us, please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you.